back strong.
And city versus city, something, you know, it gives us a little more edge. My home city versus someone else's home city. So it's like you're fighting for your territory kind of a thing. So it's a great thing and I love about that.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Dr. Dang, and along with me is going to be Dinkar. And as we welcome you all to AMD Ryzen 5000 series presents Skyesports League 2020, powered by WD Black. And today is going to be a big game. Today is the second leg of the El Clasico of the Indian Valorant scene between Team Hyderabad and Team Bangalore. So, Dinkar, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's going to get a little interesting today. We know that, and we talk about the teams. We started the day one with this kind of play between the Bengaluru and Hyderabad. So we know what they can bring to the table, and it was a great game. I mean, start of the tournament, you get to 3 rounds. That tells you the intensity that these teams are coming with, and both the teams, showing equal outings. And now, since both of them have qualified, so it's not going to be that competitive. But nobody would like to lose at the end, right?
Yes, I agree. It is going to be a very competitive game, but um, I mean, what can we say? What can we say about both these teams? The more that we say, it's still going to be lesser because these teams are going to be easily one of the best, if not the best teams that we have in our region.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about the two greats of India, if in Valorant, you would definitely come up with these two names. There are a lot of budding teams as well. There are a lot of growing teams as well. But these two teams, we have seen them how well they play these tournaments, and how they have brought laurels to the country as well. They have gone on to the international tournaments, and they have they went away with the best of their forms, and they made sure that they are going to come up with something. So yeah, this is an ever growing community, and these two are certainly taking that Valorant community to the next level. Right now, today, it's going to be both of them going up against each other, so we'll have to look forward to that. But there can be a few changes just because both of the teams have qualified, so that can come into play as well. Let's see what the changes are going to be, and how we are going to execute that change, and how the teams will execute that change, because with change of players, you see a lot of changes of strategy as well. And I know a lot of people in the chat, they will be surprised with what is going to come in a few minutes.
I mean, everyone is going to be surprised for what we will be seeing today because you can't ever expect or predict what two teams of this caliber will be doing when they go up against each other and when they really want to win. Because we can have these, teams face each other on a different day where the situation might be different and the results would be different as well. And, it's not going to be anything that anyone is going to predict. Yes, we will always have fans of Hyderabad and Bangalore in chat who will be saying that, um, today Hyderabad's going to win, today Bangalore's going to win. But who can really predict what will happen? Honestly speaking, no one can.
Yeah, and when these two teams they go up against each other, there is a lot of possibilities of both the teams winning. It's not like any of the teams is going to have a better chance of winning. These two teams, they are ever growing, they are ever developing as well. If you talk about them, in every game you see them, they have improved a little. So there is a learning curve for both the teams. They know that you have to be a better version of yourself, whether you're playing or not. If the very next game you're playing, you have to make sure that you have fixed the things that were wrong in the past game. These two teams, they have a lot of analysis going in the back, so they go for that, and they do all the homework research. They read all the opponents and they are going to face, and that works out for them. So we have seen that happen, and I guess that shows that in the gameplay as well. But now, talking about the prize pool, which is going to be one of the biggest in the Southeast Asia for Valorant. 1 million INR coming into play. First place gets 4 lakh, second place gets 2 lakh 50,000, third place gets 1 lakh, fourth place gets 50,000, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth place gets 25,000 each. And MVP and star player, we are having a very very good race for that as well. 50,000 each for them. Deathmaker leading currently, but will he lead till the end? That still remains a question, just because of the fact, because we still don't know if his team has qualified or not. There will be a match tomorrow to see if Rajasthan will make it to the semifinals or not. If they do well, yes, they will move into the semifinals, and then Deathmaker will continue to rock on the platform. Let's see if that happens. But still, there are a lot of clouds on that region, on Rajasthan, and on the top 5 leaderboard as well.
That is true. And we have a member who has just
Yep.
joined the channel. VLT Bookie. Nice name, I would say.
Yeah, very nice name.
Yep, a pretty nice name. I'll agree. So welcome to the Skyesports membership. I hope you enjoy your stay over here. So speaking about that, Priyansh, yes, I can say a tongue twister, but really, would it be of context right now? I don't know. Maybe later on. Remind me once more and I will do it. But right now, the points table is going to be in front of us as Rajasthan, Mumbai, I'm going to say that if Rajas, as we know earlier already, so let's
Yeah.
get the obvious things out of the way, which is going to be, Kolkata, Bangalore, and Hyderabad already qualified. Hyderabad still the only team who has a um, flawless record, and Bangalore, they are going to be going against Hyderabad, so they do have that chance of removing um, the table toppers from where they are and equalize each other. But Delhi and Punjab, their tournament is over. So is the tournament for Chennai. But between Rajasthan and Mumbai, there is still a little bit that can be done. So for Rajasthan, if they do win one map against Kolkata, they will qualify. And if they do not win one map, then there will be a lot of calculations that we will have to do regarding this round differential, the score differences, and all of that stuff that we as casters do not need to worry about, but the admins at the back need to. So once that happens, in the case that Rajasthan does not win a map, you will be doing those calculations and figuring out whether it will be Mumbai who goes into the semi-finals or it will be Rajasthan. So as far as the points table goes right now, I mean, Group B, it's basically done and dusted.
I mean, yeah, it's done and dusted from a long time now. Yeah, just because of the fact that Delhi was not able to do so well, we expected them to do well in the matches that they played against Hyderabad and Bengaluru. Actually, they did really well against the Punjab side. They won both of their games, but it was unfortunate that they were not able to show the same kind of gameplay against the likes of Hyderabad and Bengaluru. We have seen them as well. They have been improving a lot from the past as well. We have seen them doing a lot of heavy lifting throughout the tournament, but unfortunately that was not the case today. But now moving back to the top five players, we were talking about that this is the race for the MVP player and the star player. Deathmaker leading the charge with a 2+ KD right now. That tells you how much of a the heavy lifting he has done for his team, how much of a difference he has made as a player. Because in a lot of games it was looking like maybe Rajasthan will fall down, and then Deathmaker coming out and going away with those kills. He was the difference maker a lot of times. And if Rajasthan is still here in the game, still alive in the tournament, yes, it was a team play, but Deathmaker played a vital role in the first few phases of the game. I mean, it was all Deathmaker in the first half, and he kept the hopes alive, and then the whole team came up. Hewan was also one of the very good players. Then MW1 stepped up as well. Look at those numbers from MW1: 251 kills, 164 death. So yeah, that shows you the kind of play that has been shown. And Rafaa, two of the guys from Chennai. Even if Chennai didn't do so well in the tournament, these two guys have made it to the top of five in the leaderboard. That shows you the heavy lifting they have done as well. Strixx also making his way to the top five. So yeah, these were the top five players. We'll be talking about them later as well, if they'll change or not, because it's going to be Bengaluru versus Hyderabad, and none of these teams are showing any outing in the top five players. Let's see if that will be changing today. It's a I mean, it's hard to actually cope in with that distance that is currently going on. The difference between the fifth and the sixth player is around, I'm not sure, but it's about 50 kills. I guess I'll have to go to my statistician for that. But yeah, we'll be talking about that later. But now, right now, the spotlight is on Bengaluru and Hyderabad. These two teams are going to go up against each other. We know a lot of supporters from Bangalore will be waiting for it. We know that a lot of supporters for Hyderabad will be waiting as well. Let's see who's going to go away the victory today. Is it going to be Hyderabad who are going to continue their flawless record, or is it going to be Bengaluru who will taint that the flawless record today and go away with a victory? And they have a chance to actually draw Hyderabad on the top of the points table. That will be very good as well.
That is true. If they are able to draw them, then the semi-finals will be something that Hyderabad will be a little wary about, because they would have won one game against Team Hyderabad, sorry, against Bangalore, and then they would have lost one against them as well. But speaking about the head-to-head, it's going to be Excali and Skills. 217 kills versus 213, 165 deaths versus 155, and 56 assists to 62 assists. So, in terms of
Yeah,
stats, it's Excali who is leading this head to head right
but
now between
mm,
skills. But I know you cannot count out skills at all. I mean, the player will just pop off at any moment, and he may have 4 kills lesser than you, but that does
yeah.
not mean that he's not going to pick up some kills of his own.
I mean, look at those numbers. They are very comparative. talk about those assists, 56 to 62, not much of a difference. Then talking about the kills as well, deaths as well, the most difference comes in at 10 points, and that's after 5 games. So if you take out that average, that's just two deaths difference, and not even one kill difference in the games they have played. So very competitive, competitive, I would say. Rossi and Antidote, these players, they don't need any introduction. Everybody in the Valorant community, they know these guys. Rossi, he's good with every gun, and same goes for Antidote as well. And when Rossi picks up the operator, we know that nobody is going to breach that angle, nobody is going to cross that line, because Rossi is there. He's like a wall for his team. When he gets going, he can stop, on a given day, he can stop any team. But right now, Antidote, 179 kills, 138 deaths. These are, if you compare these two teams, they have a lot of firepower in them, and they have a lot of, you just cannot take out the synergy from them. They are really good on that mark as well. Everything is just picture perfect for them, and that's why it turns out to be an El Clasico. When these two teams are playing against each other, you know that anything can happen. You know that maybe even if it's a 1v3, then also these players have the capability to actually go out with a victory. All the players in this team, in both the teams actually, they all are match winners. They can just come in, they can change the game. It's a 1v2. Yeah, you expect them to do that. You are like kind of sure that, yeah, if he is there, if Rossi is there, if Excali is there, if Amaterasu is there, if hellRangeR is there, they'll do it. They just can do it. So that's the thing that comes into play, and that's why these matches get so interesting.
That is true. These matches get interesting simply because of the players who, make those plays. It is not because, because of the stats that they show you. Because a player can have 193 kills, 134 deaths, and 91 assists like Amaterasu. But if he cannot perform under the pressure that Amaterasu can perform under, then there's no point of having those stats. You might have a 2 KD in your silver, gold, plat, diamond lobbies, but if you can't do it in the comp play here, then it's not going to be any different. But the map veto has come in as Bind is the place that we'll be going to. So Hyderabad versus Bangalore on Bind. This is going to be a flashback of the first time that we saw both these teams play, and it was
Yeah.
Bangalore who took the map. In fact, 13-10. I still remember it. It was 6-6 at split, I believe. It came to a 10-6, Bangalore leading, and then it became a 10-10. Hyderabad equalized, and then Bangalore finished it off. But then they did lose the other two maps. So will it be any different today, or will it be the same, is going to be the question that everyone will be asking.
Everyone will be waiting for that, and our chat knows who are going to play today. We have a lot of changes coming through, and the head to head that we just saw, that's not going to matter, because we have a lot of change in the lineups. And both the teams have already qualified, so yeah, it's good to have some fun. I can already see a few of the viewers demanding some other players to come in. I guess it was yeah, it was Pingu, I guess. Pingu, who they want to see. A lot of support coming in for Pingu for some reason. Let's see if he'll come in and play.
I mean, any player who comes in and plays with these squads of Hyderabad or Bangalore, they're definitely going to be having a lot of fun. Because I don't know about you, but if you are playing amidst players of that caliber, it doesn't matter whether you enjoy playing that game or not. You're obviously going to be having a lot of fun with the teams that you are playing.
Yeah, you're always going to have fun. And you talk about the new players that we'll be seeing today. The new players will be coming in. They have always been around the top players, and today the top players will be watching them. They are going to come in on the stream. They are going to watch them live as well, because they'll be there only. So yeah, that's going to come out today. The players will be watching, and the management will be playing. So that changes a lot of things. It's going to be a lot of fun today. I can certainly say that. But yeah, let's see who's going to win today, because if even if it was the VLT team going against Global Esports, that would have been a very interesting game as well. That would also mean that anybody could have won there. But right now it's the same situation. Even with a little change of teams, the situation remains same. We still can't predict the winner, and we are still unsure that how is it going to pan out for both the teams.
Well, as we will be making our way into, the map pretty soon, we will be seeing the agent selection coming up, and then we will be, we will be seeing what agents these guys will be picking, and finally we'll make our way into the map pretty soon. So till then, we have some time where we can, honestly talk about what we will be expecting in the game, but as well as that, we can ask the chat what they are going to be expecting the scoreline on Bind to be. So why don't you all go ahead and type what you think is going to be the score in chat, whether you think that it's going to be Bangalore, whether you think it's going to be Hyderabad, and if you think that it is either one of them, what will be the scoreline according to you?
Yeah, and guys, the semifinals are on 26th and 27th of December at 2 p.m. same time. So just make sure that you have marked your calendars for those dates, 26 and 27 in December for the semifinals. It's going to be a great game. You know, when we have been having more than 20 days of action till now, and after that, these teams who have gone through all those ups and downs, all the from all those wins and losses, and now they are here. It will be the semifinals that will be coming through, and the stakes will be even higher because every game you win from now on, it's going to elevate your position in the tournament. So that's going to matter. The semifinal will be best of 5, and yeah, the games that we have seen till now, they are best of 3, but now moving on to the semifinals, they will be best of 5, so you don't have to worry about that. A lot of predictions coming into play. Shreyan's coming up with 15-13. Priyansh is, oh, do we have two Priyansh? I don't know. So it's 13-5 coming in from the other Priyansh maybe. Then we have a 2-1 prediction. Neil is predicting the full game here. He's going for a 2-1. Isn't this best of 5? No, this is not best of 5. This is best of 3, but the next game will be best of 5. I mean the semifinals, not the next game. Tomorrow we have one more game. But yeah, the game that we'll be seeing in a while, that on the semifinals, they will be best of 5. Right now we are having best of 3 only.
I mean, there are so many predictions for overtime, 18-16. There's one for
Yeah.
15-13, 15-13 as well. So this certainly means that irrespective of which side everyone is supporting, everyone knows that it is not going to be an easy game for either one of these. I mean, this just proves that why we call these teams as two of the best, and why this matchup between both of them is going to be called the El Clasico.
I mean, yeah, that, and we actually, we got to see the competition, we got to see the support in the first day itself when these two teams went against each other, and we had a lot of support. And even if Bengaluru won the first game, and Hyderabad supporters were all supportive for their team, and then Hyderabad came back very strongly, and that was a very good retake coming in from Hyderabad. And Bengaluru supporters, they were also very satisfied with the game, and this is what matters. Two teams are going to play, they need your support till the end, and it doesn't matter if they win or lose, the support should be there. And I saw that, and today also it's going to be the same thing. But we'll have to see that how it goes today, as the match is about to start in a few seconds. We usually start at this time only, so that's going to start before 2:30. So yeah, it's amazing how these teams have spent the 20 days here with all the games going in, and how much of an improvement we have seen in all the teams. You talk about Chennai, Punjab, they were not doing so well in the first half of the tournament, but they were a totally different team in the second half. That shows the kind of hard work that was put into improving the game and improving the synergy as well. They were a well constructed team, not in the first half, but in the second half it was a totally different scenario. They put up a great fight against the top teams, Chennai beating Kolkata, and then Punjab putting up a great fight against Bengaluru and Delhi at the same time. So that was amazing, and I really liked how things panned out for both the teams.
I mean, the way that the last time we saw both these teams go up against each other, when it was a 2-1 win for Hyderabad, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Bangalore fans would have been sad that they lost, because obviously winning against your rival is going to be a lot better than winning against any team, any other team. But at the same time, if you think about it, today I guess that maybe Bangalore will be a little bit better prepared, because they've already faced this team once in the tournament. They already know what it is like to play against them, and not to mention they have played against each other quite a bit in other other games as well. But today I think that we have to give Bangalore the benefit of doubt, and maybe they will be able to take the points from Hyderabad, because we saw what Delhi was able to do, and Bangalore is definitely going to be a team that will be able to exploit the mistakes that Hyderabad makes a lot better than what Delhi was able to do. And if Delhi was able to take them to overtime on the last map and make sure that they had to sweat it out to get that win, then I don't know if uh, then I don't know if Hyderabad will be able to stop Bangalore from snatching those points.
I mean, yeah, it all comes down to a given day, how you're performing and how things are going in your way, or if they're going against you. And it's just that on a few days you have seen Bengaluru not doing so well, but on the other day we have seen them do. I mean, that's totally different gameplay that is coming from them. So yeah, it's just that on some days you're just kind of off, and even if these kind of teams, they are very quick to grab onto the opponent's mistake. As soon as the other team makes a slight mistake, they'll just make sure that they are going to make the other team pay for that. We saw how quick they are to react when they know that a complete rotation is coming in. Normal people, usually we take a lot of time to actually read that. We spend a lot of time that maybe now the rotation will be coming through, but even when they predict that now the rotation won't be coming in, still they are very true on that. They know when the rotation is coming in, when it is not coming. So that comes up with experience, and these two teams, they are very good with predictions. And sometimes predictability also becomes unpredictability, because you are doing the usual things and all of a sudden you do the unusual. So that comes into play as well, and that's why it's the game is developing every time, because there is a new possibility every time you come in. There are different things going on, there is a totally different scenario coming in. And these teams, I like how they are so quick to grab onto that, how quick they are to react to that. And as soon as things are not going in their way, they don't need a lot of time to come back, they don't need a lot of time to amend those mistakes. And that's why these teams are so good, and that's why they are the top two teams of India, if I would say that. So yeah, that's very good, and I like how they are improving, and let's hope that in the future they'll continue to do so.
That is true. I mean, s- um, the way that the and honestly speaking, the way that the two teams of Hyderabad and Bangalore have matured over the years, or rather over the course of the time that we have seen them play, it has been a pleasant surprise, because you know it has been like, we saw what Hyderabad could do when they started playing off initially, and then we saw what this team of Bangalore could do as well. And since then, they both have grown, I would say, at different paces, in different places, at different levels. And I think that um, it just feels like it's been a big jump for both these teams. I mean, if we look back at this team of Hyderabad and this team of Bangalore 6 months back, I'm pretty sure that today's Hyderabad and today's Bangalore would absolutely annihilate each other.
I mean, yes, let's see if that happens. And yes, the agent selection will be coming in a little while, and yes, it's going to come up. I can already see a lot of players waiting for that. Tuhin, thank you so much for coming in. And then we have Code Chef as well. Thank you so much for the appreciation, Tuhin. And there was someone else as well. I missed that chat. Aman, thank you so much for the appreciation. And then we have Shreyans as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. And I hope we'll be having a very good day. Yeah, it's going to be a tough competition between the two teams. We have seen what happens when these two teams go up against each other. It's always a very good match to watch, and that's going to happen today as well. And I hope you guys will be enjoying the game throughout. But yeah, we all are waiting for the match to start. We all are waiting for it. But yeah, it's going to take a lot from the new Hyderabad and the new Bengaluru as well, if they want to win it today. If even if they both have qualified, the top position, it's on what do you say, it's on stakes right now. Whoever wins might just go with the top position. We'll have to wait for that. Let's see if Bengaluru can finish it off in a 2-0. Vansh, please don't spam, guys, please don't spam. Yes, it's good to support your team, but yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of the other thing, that will be great. But yeah, let's talk about the game right now, because if we have a new composition coming in, I don't know what the agent selection will be coming up. We might just see a new surprise coming in. I'll be really good. I'll be really glad if I can see a three duelist play coming up again. That will be very good. Let's see if that happens.
I mean, if we see three duelists play, then it will be actually very exciting, because we know that this team of Hyderabad can do that. We have seen Bangalore do it as well. So it will be interesting to see how three duelists are going to be playing out on attack, because that is really where your team is going to be strong. So technically would want to have three duelists on a map where where you have the stronger side, which is going to be an attacker sided map. So it will again depend, which is going to be something like Haven, which makes sense. But then on a map like Bind, which is equally defensive favored, taking three duelists, that's going to be a big gamble, because if you do not pick up rounds on your attack, then for defense, let's just say you are in for a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's going to bring in a lot of trouble. And when you it doesn't matter if you start on the attack or defense. If you have the lead, if you have the lead in the first half, then even if the switch happens, we have seen that what that lead can do. It brings in a lot of confidence. It brings in a lot of boost for you, and that booster, that confidence, it can actually elevate your performance. Even if you are on the even if you are on the deficient side, if even if the map is not favoring you, if you have the lead, you can rely on that. You can use that lead to go in and actually use that as a cushion if things are not going well for you, because we have seen it will only take 2 or 3 rounds for these teams to actually come back to make a difference. Things are not going their way, they'll just take a couple of rounds, and yeah, and then they'll be back, because we have never seen these teams losing 6 to 7 rounds on trot. It happens sometimes, they lose a couple, they lose a 3 rounds on trot, but after that they just come back very strongly. It doesn't matter if it's an eco round coming in, if it's a full buy coming in, they will come back, and they are very very quick to catch up. We talked about that, so it's very important to get that initial lead. Let's see in whose favor that's going to go. If we can see a 6-6, that will be even better. That will spark up the things completely in the next phase.
That is true. I mean, 6-6 and then I hope 12-12,
Oh, yeah,
because
overtime.
yeah, because 12-12 is seriously going to be a great position to be in, especially for us viewers, because obviously these players will not want to, you know, take take too much time, but at the same time, if we do have the option of seeing overtime, then I would honestly enjoy it.
Yeah, I would certainly enjoy it as well. So a lot of people were asking if Zishu will play. Yes, he will be coming in. I can see that right now, and the game will start in a few seconds.
Actually,
I really appreciate your patience right now.
Actually, we
Yeah,
do have the lineups for both the
yeah,
teams, but okay, do you want to know the lineups, or do you guys want to, you know, be surprised?
yeah. That
We will let chat decide whether they want to know the lineups that are going to be coming in, or do they want a surprise when the agent selection starts. So we can start with that. So
I mean, yeah, yeah.
let us know
If I was
quickly.
there, I would like to be surprised at the end. But let's see what the chat is going to pick.
I mean, yeah, if chat wants to get surprised, then they can be surprised. And if they want to know the lineup, then I guess we can give them the lineups. Right. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of surprise. We have a lot
No,
of
we don't
yeah.
have a lot of surprise.
I
We have a
mean, we
lot of
have
lineups.
both. We have lineups and surprise. See, there you go. So we have
Yeah.
both.
So let's just tell the half lineup.
All
Let's
right. You want to give them half lineups, Dinkar?
Yeah, so
Seriously?
they are half surprised and half lineup is done. So
All right,
it's
cool.
it's best of both worlds.
All right. So we will confirm that Vibhor is playing and so is Sentinel, and Zishu is playing. I guess you guys already knew that, but at the same time, let's just say that um, okay, Nightmare 2K is also playing from the side of Team Bangalore. So
Yeah, Nightmare 2K coming
we'll,
in
we'll
as well.
just give you half the lineup right now.
I'll just give you the half. Half of the people will be surprised at the end. Goofy says fast. Yes, it will be starting very soon. It's just that everyone is coming up, because these players, it takes a lot of time to actually come up with everyone. So we'll be waiting for that. Let's see when that will come up and when all the players will be coming in. Datta is asking for Pingu, but yeah, we'll keep that a surprise for now.
Yeah.
Datta, we can just wait for a little bit. Bhumika, please tell. Yes, yes, we'll be telling that. Just in a few more seconds, the match is going to start. A lot of people are very happy with Zishu. A lot of people are waiting for Pingu, and I mean, let's just wait for a few more seconds. Let that be a surprise for you guys. I think you're getting what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we've given you half the lineup means that you can be surprised for the other half of the lineups, and don't worry, it's going to be coming up pretty soon on your screens, because we're just getting the players into the lobby, and then we will be starting with that. And once I would love to start the casters face cam, but unfortunately right now we won't be able to do it. Maybe for the second map we should be able to get the face
Yeah.
cam back, but till then maybe at least for the first map, or right now, you will have to deal with our old photos in which Dinkar clearly looks like a bot.
I don't care actually, but let's talk about the game right now. Specifically, I was waiting for Vibhor for from a long time. I saw this guy, a while ago
All right,
when I was casting.
wait.
Yeah,
All right, chat. This is the moment
surprise,
that you have been waiting for. All right.
surprise.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have the lineups. We have the agent selection
curtains.
right now. We're going to roll
Let's
the
lift the curtain.
curtains in three,
Yeah,
two,
yeah,
one. There you go. So,
and
the
hmm.
lineups are going to be Nightmare 2K, Official Mayokin, Sal, Suki, and Eminence coming in from the side of Team Bangalore, and Pingu, Zishu, Vibhor, Euphoria, and Sentinel will be playing in the side of Team Hyderabad. And now, it's up to you guys to decide who's going to take that win.
I mean, I have been waiting for Vibhor to play Cypher from long time. So I would want to see him on Cypher because he's one of the best ciphers that I have seen in the tournaments that I have casted. But let's see what's going to be the pick today, because right now it's not looking good for that side. It's going to change in a little while as Sentinel coming in as well, and Sage is one of the best. And
Choose your
now,
agent.
if you talk about me, I love to see a lot of Sage. Let's see if that happens. Vibhor is going to play Sova. I guess he heard me. He didn't want to go in with Cypher this time just because I said it. Anyways, no, that's not going to be the point here. You talk about the attacker side. It's going to be the Rena, Sova, Phoenix, Omen, and the Sage on that side as well. So I love to see a lot of Sage, but it's going to come up from one side, not from the other. Bengaluru picking up a Sage on bind. Let's see how that pans out.
Well, the Sage pick is certainly going to be interesting. We have seen Hastar do a lot on the Sage, especially on Bind and Split. So it is going to be interesting to say the least. But I am very excited for this game, not just for the reasons that, it is going to be an El Clasico, but this is going to be between players basically who are not your average professional players. They are not your players who are dedicated all the time to playing this game. They have other things that they do as well. So it's just going to be a good and interesting game to say the least. And there you go. We have the confirmation for the semi-finals. It's going to be December 26th, 2 p.m. Team Bangalore versus Hyderabad. The exact two teams. But that time you will not be seeing all this lineup. You will be seeing the main rosters, the best of the best that these teams have to offer. But that is going to have to wait for another day. But today is going to be a fun day as we will be seeing a lot of fun, a lot of gunfights, and a lot of, I guess, memes. But that is something that we'll have to see.
And a lot of respect coming in as well, because even if these players, they don't play a lot, but yeah, they are known in the community, they are well known in the community. So yeah, there is still a lot of things to be done. Who represent Indian overwatch? Oh, Sammy Card is coming up with a very good insight here. Thank you so much, Sammy, for letting us know that. So yeah, I mean, we haven't seen them play Valorant that much, but yeah, they are going to come up today. And yes, guys, in the finals, if you talk about the composition, it will change. We'll have four from the four professional players and one influencer. It doesn't matter who makes it to the finals. We'll be having a mix of influencers and professional player coming in. um no, Kunal, that's not going to be the case. We are going to do it the same way that we are doing right now. So yeah, we have a slight pause, just because I guess there was some issue, technical glitch, but we'll be fixing it in a few seconds. You won't have to wait that much right now. I can already see the numbers soaring. It's the numbers are increasing as the match is about to start, and the more people, the lesser time you have to wait, just because you don't want to wait too much when there are a lot of people coming around. So yeah, it will be starting in a few seconds. It will just take a little more time to get things started, and I hope that this wait, it will be worth it. When the match starts, it will be worth it. You'll be enjoying the game much more. Anyways, you now know the lineups, so you know who's coming up. There is a lot of support coming on from Zishu and Pingu as well. I can already see that, but let's see how well they perform today.
I mean, at this point, every single player is known, and I mean, you all know how these players play. I mean, everyone knows what the level of skill that these players have, and honestly speaking, it's going to be a very close game nonetheless. Because despite not professional players playing, it's still going to be, you know, it's still going to be a close game to say the least.
Yeah, it's still going to be Hyderabad versus Bengaluru. It's still going to be a very close game. It's still going to be a very unpredictable game. A game that is going to take a lot from us as well, because there will be a lot of prediction going in from the chat, and they would want to predict it well. But with these players coming in and we haven't seen much, I let alone the score, you cannot even predict the winner. I would like to see someone in the chat do the right prediction, because they have been doing that throughout the tournament. Even if there are only 5 to 6 predictions coming in, one of them will be definitely true. So can we have some more predictions in the chat? Or no, I'll let you know in a little while. Now I will have to ask that. Thank you so much for coming in though, and thank you so much for enjoying the game. Can we have some predictions going in, as the match is about to start in a few seconds? I would like to see who can predict it good, and who can predict it correctly, and we'll be making sure that we remember that name in the end of the game. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. And yes, the match is going to start in a few seconds. Everything is fixed, and yeah, you'll have to wait for just a little while.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that after knowing these lineups, people will be able to choose which team they want to see
Yeah.
winning and which team they think is, not going to um, not going to be taking the win on bind. But honestly speaking, I I think that yes, I will agree with you know I will agree with Aman over there. I think that Team Bangalore has that slight edge, but again, it could be because I see a lot more recognizable players on that team
But they have
compared.
Vibhor on
Yeah,
the Hyderabad
exactly.
side,
They
so
have Vibor, so we know that what.
it's balanced.
Yeah, it's honestly balanced. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to come in. And yes, we have the game on our screens. 13-7 in favor of VLT, says Priyansh. GE winning 2-1, says Aman. Aman is predicting a Bangalore win here. Same goes for Vansh. Vansh is also predicting a Bangalore win here. Let's see what happens. Right predictor gets a mentor. Shreyansh said that, not me. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, it's going to be the start, and Eminence. He's going for a very good plant, but Zishu, he just surprised official Mike in there. I'm sorry for pronouncing that wrongly. I'll get better as the game goes on. But Zishu, he's surprising everyone here, as if Furia will come in with one of his own. Zishu will get another. What is Zishu doing here? Sentinel will join the party as well, as it's going to be a flawless. It was very quick from Bengaluru to go for that plant and get it done, but the retake was too quick from Hyderabad as well.
I agree. I mean, that backstab from Zishu, I thought the second the Sova was holding that flank, it was game over for him. But then he just came in and poop, one tap, see you later. And that was that, as Hyderabad are going to be taking the first round, the pistol round. And that is going to be an important one, to say the least, because now they will be set for the next round coming in. They will have the economy to possibly go in for a half buy, or maybe they will also play an eco round. And no, it looks like they're going in for a half buy with everyone having a Spectre and a full shield. This is going to be a tough round for Team Bangalore to claw back from. But Hyderabad, there you go, Euphoria with the Spectre. He'll peek 1, he'll peek 2. Will he get that kill? No, it's going to be official Mayakin getting that kill onto Euphoria. But the Sage is down, and 2 players, or rather 3 players, on low HP. That's not going to be something that is good. But Zishu just comes in from the back, picks up 2 like it's nothing, and makes sure that the other players are funneled in, as Vibor will be getting that kill, and Sal will be the last player to fall as this Phoenix removes the Phoenix. Zishu, 2 rounds in, I'm already impressed.
Yeah, I'm already impressed as well. But you talk about Hyderabad. Pistol rounds, it can go against them. Sometimes we have seen that happen, but today it's a totally different Hyderabad, showing a totally different performance, and it's going to be 2 easy rounds for them. And now the buys are coming in from Bengaluru as well. That's going to be a lot of Vandals and Phantoms coming in from Bengaluru. And if you talk about Hyderabad, they are still on Spectre, so maybe that will make the difference. Zishu, he's playing really well with those kills. He's already leading the charts. If you talk about the kills leaderboard, let's see how that pans out. But a lot of separation coming in from the Bengaluru side. They are still unsure where they want to go. They are collecting information as of now. They don't want to give out any of those kills. And if actually they can come up with one, they didn't actually, towards the Hyderabad side again coming up with an Zishu takes another. That's the Vandal coming into action from him. And right now, Bangalore team is falling apart with those kills. They are not able to come back. And you like look at the Hyderabad side right now where they are positioned. If you talk about the A side, they are choking the entry points. On the B side, they have left the B side completely, and they have actually moved towards the spawn side. Now they are falling back. Maybe they expected a complete rotation coming through, but that's not going to work out as Bengaluru is looking for those angles. Everybody is moving right now. Nobody is trying to hold those angles. Everybody is looking for those kills. Eminence will go for that fight, but it's going to be Zishu picking up that kill. Player will pick up one as well. But this guy, officially, he's making a difference here. He will get a 3K to actually make sure that Bengaluru is still alive in this game. But look at those health points. He's really struggling with that, and with Zishu still up and running, it's going to be a hard task. Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
Well, there you go. Zishu 3K official marking taken out, and this man has seriously started things off on a roll. I mean, 3 rounds back to back. He has picked up what? 3K or 4K and another 3K, I believe. So, yeah, 8 kills already. The man is good to go.
I mean, yeah, he's already up and running, and look at those numbers: 8 kills, 0 deaths, and 0 assists as of now. But that will increase a lot as the game goes on. Vibhor still on 1 kill. We have seen Vibhor playing the supportive role from a long time. He's one of the best ciphers. There was someone in the chat who came up to that point as well. And yeah, that's going to be a surprise coming in for Pingu. Pingu gets a 2K. Will it be a 3K? He will go for that spray again. No, it's going to be Nightmare who will shut him down. Pingu goes down, but it was a very good fight, picked up by him as well. So these players, they are no less. You look at them, they are going in for those sprays. The control is very good. The crosshair placement is very good as well. And you can see that they have done a lot of hard work and the homework as well. As Sentinel will go in with his breach. Let's see if he can make a difference here. Zishu on the other hand, he has been firing with all those cylinders right now. He is going in. He is making sure he's getting the kill. Even if he's not able to spot the player first, still he's going over with his kill. Nightmare will go for that spray. We will be the one with that phantom tap will get that kill. It's going to be Zishu with that showstopper, but he will be shut down by official again. Zishu versus official. This is going to be a battle. I mean, if that battle will continue for a lot longer now, till the 12th and 13th round, we'll have to wait for that. But it's going to be a tough fight for both of them, and whoever wins that will be giving an edge to his teammates. Right now, it's Hyderabad leading with 4 points. Let's see how far this game is going to go in the next few rounds.
Well, this was the first round where Zishu was not able to pick up any kill and got taken out. So he registers his first step of the game, and he registers the first round where he has not picked up a kill. But nonetheless, Hyderabad 4, Bangalore 0. And honestly speaking, I thought that Team Bangalore was going to be having the edge.
Yeah.
But it turns out that Zishu and team is not going to do anything. As Sentinel is just going to walk straight into it. But Euphoria, he'll get one. Will he get a second? No, he will eat a lot of damage. The Paranoia should come out. He'll still peak. And the Sheriff is going to come out on top on C-Long, as Vibhor will now have to deal with the player, which is going to be Nightmare 2K as well as the Omen. But Zishu again on the backstab. Will this be called out? He is going to spot one player, miss some of his shots, will connect with the rest, and Pingu and Zishu going to pick one up before Suki comes in and gets rid of the Raze. Now with the op in hand, 100 HP, no shield. Will this be a clutch that comes in, or will this be a tough game for him? Is going to be the real question. But it looks like From the Shadows is coming out, as this might just be the play that he needs to make.
Suki is carrying an operator, right? So it's going to be tough to pull it off when the player start to close in. Suki, yes, he has the operator, and now the Sova utilities will be coming through. Let's see if that can make a difference. It's a 2v1. It's a hard task for the Omen. And the spike hasn't been planted yet, so as soon as he goes for the plant, he's not going to do anything, as it will be Pingu coming up with that spray, and he will get rid of another player. It's down to Hyderabad winning those first 5 rounds. Bengaluru, they still haven't started yet, so I guess they are charging themselves up, and we might just see an explosion coming in from Bengaluru any moment.
I mean, Bangalore, they have consistently been getting closer, but I didn't understand why Sentinel just kept walking straight on long. I mean, I don't see any possible perspective why that would have been done, but it could be because maybe his mouse disconnected, something like that. or just something else in general.
I mean, maybe he's just having fun. Dang, come on. You
And
don't have to pick on Sentinel.
I mean,
You
he just
yeah.
walked straight to his death. So I'm guessing that there would be a reason for it, because I'm pretty sure that after the way that he showed us that he can get that last kill on Sova inside,
Yeah, he's yeah.
he
I
knows what
mean,
to do.
There are,
And
yeah,
yeah,
he knows what to do. Yeah, that's correct. 2 kills, 2 deaths for him. But yeah, that will improve a lot in the upcoming games. We saw what he can do against that Sova. Let's see if we can repeat that. Euphoria coming in with that operator. On the other hand, we have Eminence with the operator on the other side. And yes, these operators are making a lot of play. Let's see if that repeats in the upcoming games. The Vandal, the Phantom, everything is coming into play right now. And yeah, we'll have the game again. But right now, Hyderabad is leading the charge. We expected Bangalore to put up a great fight. And if you talk about the teams, there were a lot of viewers in the chat that said that yes, Bengaluru is going to have an edge. But that's not working out here. It's just that Hyderabad is playing so good right now. They are going over with the kills. And we can see all of the players right now, they are looking for kills. It's not that they are holding those angles, they are enjoying the game. We can already see that. And it's just that Hyderabad is having the edge right now. If Fury goes for the shot, unfortunately misses out on the opportunity. But I guess since that operator came in from that side, the peak is not going to come in, and maybe it will be a stop coming in from the other side.
well, this is the first round that has started off, I would say, pretty well for Bangalore, to be honest. But Sentinel, the second he comes in, he'll peek, and Nightmare 2K will be getting that kill. The Empress has already been popped. He has one more lure left for himself, but looks like he'll just be holding the flank with his ultimate. And I don't know if that is the choice that you should be making with Arena, especially when your Empress has been popped. With Euphoria, he will be getting rid of Sal. Official Maykin is going to spot that head of Euphoria, and why did you not shoot it? As it looks like Nightmare 2K's Empress is going to run out, and he will be left with the regular Rena that all of us have to deal with.
And right now, it finally looks like the round that Bengaluru can take away. It was a very efficient plan coming in from them in the first round, but after that, it hasn't been the same Bengaluru. Even the retake was not that good. But let's see how that works out. It's down to a 4v2 situation where Hyderabad is finally struggling with numbers this time. It has always been Hyderabad leading the charge, but this time they are down to 2. But Zishu is still up and running. We know what he can do. He has the right angle, and yes, he goes in with those paint shells. Let's see if that works out. Pingu will start the proceedings with that 1 kill. And now it's down to 3v2, where it is looking like maybe Hyderabad might just go with Bengaluru Eminence. He will connect that operator. He will connect one more. That's Zishu off the boards. And that's the complete Hyderabad side going down this time. It's finally a 5-1. And we kind of knew that Bengaluru is going to come back, but yeah, it's them coming back after 5 rounds. But let's see if that can continue for a lot longer, and if we can see a much more tensed and competitive gameplay coming up in the next few rounds. I would love to see a 6-6 in the end of this round when the switch happens, but let's see if that happens. Right now, I can finally see Eminence actually getting the job done with the operator, but let's see if that works out in the upcoming rounds.
I mean, so finally Bangalore able to pick some points up, as Eminence will be back on the op as the Sage. The Raze is looking to go in for a peek, but will this be the play that Zishu should be making? Is going to be something that we'll have to see as the round progresses. Owl Drone comes in, it will spot 2 players inside, as Official Marroquin will get pinged with the firebolt. Run it back comes in, easy taken out. The op being held, Hunter's Fury comes out. It will not connect with anyone, as Euphoria is still holding on to long. Looks like he will be making a fallback after his paranoia has been taken out. And a recon dart for Hikka, in fact, and that is going to be an interesting placement. But looks like Bangalore, they are still not ready to decide where they want to go, as Sal, he is out of his run it back. He has one curveball used up. There you go, the second one will be coming in. Will it do anything? Looks like no. A recon dart again is going to spot Sal, and now he will have to play this a lot more carefully. Lamps control can be taken by him, but will he want to invest and possibly take that risk? As Zishu again on the backstab, Sage is just about to go off that angle, and we might see Zishu make some plays out of this. But Sal and Eminence going to pick one up. Pingu finally going to get that trade. The Sage getting taken out. Zishu is going to get one. Vibhor going to get one. It's down to Sal as well. Oh, rather make it. It's all down to Sal, as Suki has just fallen to Pingu. And inside Lamps in a 1v3, there are All three players low on HP, so he can make this work. He gets one. Will he get a second? He's trying to go for the spike. Will he check this corner? No, he will not. And this seems to be a round that will be going in the favor of Team Hyderabad, despite a good play coming in from the side of the Phoenix.
I mean, they delayed the plan for a lot longer and it didn't work out. But right now, Bengaluru is trying to come back. We are seeing a much improved version of Bengaluru in the past 2 games. And if that continues, Hyderabad is going to have a little hard time. Sal showing that gameplay, finally coming up, stepping up for his team and getting a couple there. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. That didn't let the Hyderabad side, Bengaluru side actually go away with that round victory. Hyderabad leading with a total of 5 points right now. That's a very healthy lead coming into play in just the 7th round that we just saw a little while ago. Now it will be the 8th round coming up, and Hyderabad, they are going all in, but now you talk about the utilities will be coming through, utilities will be drawn out from the Hyderabad side. They are playing very offensively. And if you talk about Zishu, he has always been on the rotate, and yes, he'll take a couple again. That's going to be the third. No, it's not going to be. Asuki will come up. He will finally shut down Zishu, and that's down to a 4v2. And again, a complete rotation might come through, but not going to work because the numbers are falling every time they try to do something. Nightmare is the only player surviving, but he'll get a couple. So that's the Rana making a difference here, down to 1v2. Nightmare, he's finally trying to come back. It has always been one of the players from Bengaluru, trying to come back, but it doesn't work, just because Hyderabad is always high on numbers. In the last game as well, we saw Sal making a difference, trying to come up. This time it's actually the other player trying to make a difference, but that team play, it's not coming in for them. Let's see if all those pieces, if all those bits and pieces will come together in the next round, if they can go with another, because it's just that they have only won 1 round till now, so there is a lot to take from here. As Sentinel, he got that the finishing kill there, last nail in the coffin for Bengaluru. Hyderabad will go with another round.
Well, it looks like 7-1. This is a much bigger score difference than what I initially expected, but there seems to be an aggressive play. Euphoria, he's ready with the paranoia, and he will be blind every single player. There you go, 1 kill comes in from him, 2 kills for him. He'll get tagged, a 4K for him. A spray down is going to be on the board, as Suki will be the last player left. Zishu knows exactly where the player is. Paint shell comes in. Teleport is going to be used because he needs to make a mark, and he needs to make his way away. The hot hands will stop his progress, but Zishu, he's already going in for the backstab, as it looks like the Rays cannot get enough. And there you go, Vibhor knows exactly where Suki will be holding an angle from, and honestly speaking, what a round from Euphoria. Just a single spray down is all that was needed, and a single phantom and 1 man, that was it.
And yeah, and actually everyone was spraying him down. They knew his position, but the way he sprayed them down and the way he moved, he knew now is the time to just flank, and now is the time to go in and get that kill. It would have been an ace. It wasn't, if it wasn't for that last player. It was Suki, I guess, who went away with that kill. But it was very unfortunate for the Bengaluru side. Again, Euphoria is holding the angle this time. Operator coming in, unfortunately, will be missing out on the opportunity. But this time he will connect. Will miss one. Will connect the other, but Sal is going to shut Euphoria down as soon as he gets that kill. So now it's down to even numbers, but this will make sure that he's always on the flank. He just goes in, but the resurrection will come in from Eminence to again grant them a numbers advantage. But that's not going to work because Vibhor is in a different form right now. One Fury comes in from him. With that showstopper, and he actually stopped the show completely for the Bengaluru side. Both the players just waiting for the demise as he came in with the showstopper, and it was all done and dusted for Bengaluru again.
I mean, Zishu, at this point, why are you styling on these? It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be in good faith, and you just come in with, I don't know, you want to call that a rocket launcher, you want to call that a bazooka, and he comes in with that and styles on the last remaining 2 players of Team Bangalore. And what is Team Hyderabad doing to this side of Bangalore? I mean, this is not even close, as another run it back is going to get removed, but this time it's going to be Zishu who will get taken out. There's one player right next to Vibhor. He'll still get that kill. Sentinel is going to be the backup, but Vibhor is not looking to stop, and as the shadows come in, it will be Vibhor who will just be taking everyone. And last bullet shot onto Euphoria. What a clean connect from Nightmare 2K. There you go. It's all down to the Phoenix. He will get spotted. Curveball should come in. That will flash Nightmare completely, but Sage is going to be there with him as another curveball comes in. Nightmare does not know the position of Pingu, and there you go. Pingu's going to get that kill. Running back for himself. Op going to be in the hands. Will this connect? No, it will not. Pingu's going to meme on Eminence and get that classic kill. Oh god. This is, oh boy.
This is not looking good right now, but Nightmare, he was amazing in that round. It was just looking like maybe this is the round that Bengaluru would have wanted. They were going away with that, but it was the Phoenix on the other end. Pingu this time shutting down Bengaluru. That was hard to watch. I mean, I was thinking that maybe this is going to be a 9-2, but it is very unfortunate that it's not working out for this Bengaluru side right now. But Zishu, he's clipping everything right now. It's like he's taking away those clips and will be editing that for the Instagram later. But right now it's going to be Euphoria again holding that angle. Will he get? Yes, he get a couple. It's like, you know, the Bengaluru side is not firing, but Suki he's going to come in and he's going to put that full stop on to one of the players. But Zishu is going to finish him off as soon as he gets going. But it's again down to 4-2 where Hyderabad is having the numbers advantage. And again another round. They are not spending a lot of time in the middle right now. Hyderabad, they are just going all in. It's not about who is playing attackers, who is playing defender. It's all about the kills right now. They are just going in and they are making sure they are going to take out every player that they are seeing right.
I mean, 11-1. I don't even remember how Bangalore took that one round. I know that it was 5-0 and then they picked up one round, but I don't even remember how did they get that round. It's been so long, and bind 11-1. Did anyone expect this? I'm pretty sure no, because if there's anyone who comes and says, oh, I had already predicted an 11-1 at split,
no,
you're just lying. Stop lying, bro. We don't like liars. No one likes liars. Yeah.
I mean, and you look at those numbers from Nightmare, they're telling a different story here. They're telling a different story here. I mean, Nightmare is playing well, but it's just that the team is not fitting in right now. But let's see if that works out in the next few rounds here, because Bengaluru still have a sleek chance, that feeble chance coming into play. But Nightmare, he's ready, but economy, that's not favoring them. But Nightmare, he doesn't need that. Pingu will come up with that pistol as well. He will get rid of the Nightmare from the Bengaluru side. I mean, he's defining his name right now. Nightmare. He has been the Nightmare, but not that kind of Nightmare that can change the game for his team. Official gets one as well. You can see all the players are having fun. It's all fun and games, right?
I mean, yes, it is all fun and games right now, because I'm pretty sure that no player is going to be taking this in a negative way, even if the score may be 12-0 at this point. These players, they will not think twice about it, because they know that this is a fun game. This is to have fun, as the board is going to get one. Official Maiken is still going to land that shot, and ooh, what a shot onto Vibhor, as Bangalore are going to pick up another round, in fact. And this time, it's going to be an important one, because right after split, that means that the next round coming in, you might just be able to pick that one up as well.
Yeah, I mean that can work for them, guys. You don't have to hate on these players. It's everybody is having fun right now. You can already see that. It's not like they are taking a lot of pressure from this game. That's why there are changes coming in. They have both of them have already qualified for the semi-finals, so it's all fun. They, the management team coming in, they're trying to have some fun, so please don't ruin it. I can see a couple of players saying this is noob. That's not how it works, guys. Everybody's trying to have fun right now. The score line doesn't matter. It's Hyderabad versus Bengaluru, and please let everyone have that fun, and please you guys also enjoy. It's not about judging anyone right now, because these are not the complete professional players that we have seen throughout the tournament. These are players who are coming in, who have been managing the team, who have been doing the work, the CEOs coming in, so they are all trying to have some fun. So let's just go in with that. Let's just continue that, and Hyderabad is going to go with that plant. Spike has been planted, a very efficient plant coming in from the Hyderabad side. It's down to a 5v4 where Bengaluru, if Nightmare can come in, he will change the game. But Zishu, he will make sure that doesn't happen. He'll get one. Euphoria will take one as well. It's down to a 2v5, and Hyderabad again higher numbers.
I mean, Eminence, he's going to come in, pick that kill, but the spike has been planted at this point, and he's going to be stuck deep. And the second he looks to make a play, he gets spotted. Euphoria coming in from the back, Sentinel coming in from long. There was no way that he was surviving that.
Match point.
Yeah, that's not going to work here, as Hyderabad, they're in a different form right now. From the get go, when I saw them in the first two pistol rounds, I knew they are going to dominate the game. But Bengaluru, they came back after a couple of rounds. I guess it was 5-0, and then Bengaluru came back. It was a little late, but then again they came back once. So there is a ray of hope that might just turn into a big hope in the next round. So yeah, that's going to matter. But this round, I guess it's going to be all Hyderabad.
I mean, Hyderabad, they have clearly started this best of three. In fact, I can't even say this map because the map is about to end, honestly speaking, as Mayokin will be using a Hunter's Fury. Or, yep, no, it does not look like that was a Hunter's Fury, but a backstab is on the play as Pingu is going to get that trade. Pingu is going to get another one. Sentinel picks up a Vandal. He's going to go in for that reload. Nightmare is going to get that kill on the Pingu, and there you go. He will spot Sentinel as well. Will he spot Vibhor? Yes, he will, but Eminence is going to get rid of Euphoria on the other end, as it looks like this will be a 1v2 for Vibhor to clutch up, as he will start things off strong. He'll get that first kill, but Sal is going to spot him with the Spectre, and the moving shooting is going to be a lot more easier for that player to do with the Spectre in hand, as he will look to pick up the op. No. Oh, there. No. Op. No. He's going to pick up the Vandal.
Yeah. All right. So no, I think a lot of players a lot of viewers don't even know that these are not the actual players playing in. Rajul, this is, I mean, see, this tournament, it's like 8 teams, 2 groups, and top 2 teams from each group will move into the semi-finals. All right, now Hyderabad and Bengaluru, they have already qualified for the semi-finals. So now their CEOs, their COOs, the managers, they are coming in today to have some fun here. It's the last game for the qualifiers, it's the last game for the semi-finals, so they are all having fun right now. We are all having fun right now. The people who know that this is happening, they are having fun in the chat as well. So please don't ruin it. You also have fun. It's one of the easiest things to do. But that emoji name, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for the prediction. But let's see how that goes. Yes, Jashwant, I remember you. Thank you so much for coming in, Jashwant, and let's have fun here, and I hope you guys are enjoying it, as Hyderabad will go for another plant. But Bengaluru, they're looking for a comeback here. They went on to win the last round, and official, he's here to put up a fight. He's going for it, but let's see how that pans out.
I mean, at this point, 3v2 spiked down. Bangalore, they did pick up one round after this, but the teleport is coming in from Suki right into his smoke. So that will be a smart way to move in, but the plant is going to be for long, as well as Hukka, as the curveball comes in. The run it back is going to be starting. One player spotted, but the run it back will get taken out, and now Hunter's Fury is going to be coming in. Another curveball, and Vibhor will get one onto Suki, and he'll get the last kill with the Hunter's Fury to complete his 4K, as official Mayokin will fall, and so will the team of Bangalore on this map of Bind 13-3. I did not expect this round. I did not expect this score coming in at all.
Yes, Jashwant, I do remember you. Thank you so much for coming in. I did not expect this as well. There was someone who said that on the GE side as well, there are a lot of professional players coming in. There are a lot of familiar faces coming through. That caught my hopes up really high. I really wanted to see a tough competition. That didn't work out because I want the entertainment to last a little longer right now. But Hyderabad, they are like, no, we are going to finish it early right now. So Hyderabad playing it really well, just like how Hyderabad does. But Bengaluru, not like the usual Bengaluru. But again, it's all fun and games. I hope everyone in the chat got that as well. It's not the usual teams playing today. There are a slight changes, and I hope everyone can enjoy that. We can already see both the teams enjoying it completely. Even if they have the economy, even if they have the money to buy operators and vandals, we are seeing if the opponents have pistols, they'll also buy the pistols. They'll only play with pistols, and that tells you that how these players are taking the game. And yeah, it's all fun and games.
I mean, I agree. After the scoreline, you know what? Actually, I'm a little sad because I thought that we will be seeing a lot more, meme gameplay coming in, because maybe we would have, seen an Odin only round. We could have seen an Ares only round, possibly even an Marshall only round, because having an op only round, that's going to be a little expensive. And it would require all of the players to have a lot of cash. So speaking about that, maybe a martial only round could be on board for
Yeah.
um, other
And
teams.
yeah, and Odin only will be fun to watch. Like we have seen that from Hyderabad, right? When they it no it was I guess Delhi versus Punjab, right? Where we saw teams going in with Odin. No, it was actually Hyderabad coming up with Odins, right?
Ye-
Against Punjab, if I'm
Yep,
not wrong.
yeah. It
Yeah,
was
so
it
yeah,
was
that
Excali.
it was all
Sorry, it was Antidote, in fact.
yeah, so so they came up with that. That was funny. And yesterday as well we saw a lot of Odins from Punjab and from Bengaluru as well. So that was actually very good to watch, and let's see if we can have that today. I know that the guys at the Hyderabad camp and the Bengaluru camp, someone must be listening, right? Someone must be listening. Let's have Odin. Let's have Odin.
I mean, if we can have if we can have an Odin only round, then I would honestly be very excited for that, because as you know, the Odin spam machine, you
Yeah.
call it what you want. I love to call it the spam machine, or as a lot of us like to call it, I would like to call it a brr gun as well, because
Yeah,
that is basically the sound
machine
that
gun.
it makes.
Yeah, yeah. There was someone in the chat who was like, Brr, when the Odin came up. Does issue play every time for? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Just one. He's just coming up for today. Yes, we can. I can already see a lot of sounds coming in from the chat. They're all trying to make that sound. Thank you so much, guys, for keeping up with that. Can we have a all knife round? That would be fun to watch. Like everyone just going in with that. I mean, we can they can go for that if the communication is right between the opponents as well. Yeah, I didn't know we'll be saying that whenever we're casting, if communication is good between the opponents. But yeah, it's turning out to be good. No influencers in their team. It's all influencers, bro. It's all influencers right now. Not the influencers, but yeah, um it is not making much difference right now. We all Everybody is enjoying the games. And Zishu, he was really good from the starting, and he made sure that he's going to continue that till the end.
I mean, the way that Team Hyderabad has started this map off, it is very, very cool, because I don't know about you, but I was expecting a lot more coming in from the side of, Team Bangalore. We didn't see it, but I guess it's fine, because as we stated, it doesn't really matter as long as they're having fun. And both teams, it's not like Team Hyderabad has gotten their main roster and then they're
Yeah.
forcing Team Bangalore to play with their with their management, and neither is it the other way around, because it's not that Bangalore is playing with their main roster and Team Hyderabad is forced to play um, with their management squad. So if that was really the case, then it would be an easy 13-0 for whichever side was playing their main roster. I mean, it wouldn't
Yeah.
matter whether it's
Yeah.
Hyderabad management playing or it's Bangalore management playing, but if you had the main roster from either teams, we can be pretty sure that it would be a 13-0 in their favor. But nonetheless, as far as the management teams goes, as of now, it's Team Hyderabad whose team is a lot stronger.
Yeah, that's a lot more stronger management team coming into play in the game. Norik, thank you so much. I hope you'll enjoy the English stream. I hope your whatever you are coming here to see, it will be satisfied. Thank you so much for coming in. And then Chandan, thank you so much for coming in. I'm very sorry for the timeout that you got by Nightbot, but thank you so much for coming in. I hope that you'll enjoy the game. A very big hi for coming in from me. I read your comment. Thank you so much, Chandan. I hope you'll enjoy the game and you'll be back after 200 seconds timeout that Nightbot has given you. AKS, welcome to the stream as well. Priyansh, me voting for GE next map. So Priyansh is going for Bengaluru in the next map. Let's see if they can come back. Jashwan, thank you so much for coming in as well. And thank you so much for the appreciation. A knife only round would have been interesting to watch. Rishit, it can still come in, it can still come in. It will be interesting to watch. Let's see if we can put those words into the ears of the Hyderabad management and the Bengaluru management. I have never seen that. I have never seen an only knife game in Valorant.
I mean, I have been in a knife game in Valorant because, all right, so we were in a competitive game in matchmaking, and in fact, I was recognized by one of the players on the other team. He said, "I am full stacking," and I was playing with my friends. So you know, for I think the first 6 rounds, we had a knife fight, and then we did play the game, and whoever that player was who recognized me from casting, he said that, all
People
right, let's.
recognize you?
Yeah,
What?
obviously they
Is
recognize
it
me
happening?
because unlike you, I play the
Is it
game.
happening?
I actually play the
Is it
game unlike you, Dinkar.
is it happening? I don't. I have to study for my exams. That's why I'm not able to play.
I
Okay.
mean, you
Yes.
study for your exams all day long. Like,
So
why do you study so much? You don't have to study that much. Just pass.
you have no. It's it. I'm not preparing for my
All
college exams,
right,
dang.
Chad. Dinkar is the kind of guy who will sit for 17 hours a day, study, and then be like, you know what? I should have studied for 2 hours more because then I would have gotten 105 out of 100 instead of the 100 that I already got. And I'm not completely happy. So, yeah.
All right, we'll see you after a short break. That's going to be a break. I have to fix some things up here. I'll have to talk to my co-caster. So we'll be seeing you after a short little break. Please do join us.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We were just trying to set up, the webcam for all of you guys so that you can see us on cams. But right now, it looks like we have the map veto already in front of us, as it is going to be Ascent that we will be going to, and it's going to be interesting to say the least, because Bangalore will be starting on attack again and Hyderabad on defense, and this time it is going to be a great game between both of them. And honestly speaking, after what we saw on Bind, I'm actually pretty excited to see if Bangalore will be doing something special on this map or not.
Let's see if there will be some changes coming through from them, because they certainly need that. Things are not working out for them so well. So let's see if they can come with some changes, or maybe same team making a difference on a different map. We have seen that works out a lot of times. So let's see if that actually pans out today very well for them. So we'll have to wait for that as well. And we are still trying to fix the camera, so if that gets going, that will be very good. But we'll have to wait for that. We'll have to wait for that a little longer. I have sent another link, so let's see if that works out this time.
Well, it should hopefully work so that, the viewers can see, my great face and then see a bot as well right next to me. But coming.
I mean, that should be other way around. I think that should be the other way around.
Why should
But anyways,
no? How will it be the other way around, Dinkar? Like,
I mean,
everyone knows you're the bot.
that's not the case. But yeah,
Well,
thanks. That's working, right?
we have the transition, and there you go. We
Finally, it's working.
Yep, it is working. In fact, yep. So
So
the map, yeah, we have the map as well in front of us, which is going to be Ascent and the players in front of us as well. It is going to be the same lineup coming in from both the teams, and I mean, there you go. It is going to be Ascent, Vibhor on the Sova, Euphoria on the Omen, Zishu on the Raze, Sentinel on the Breach, Pingu thinking about that Killjoy as Nightmare on the Raze, Official Mayakin on the Rena, Sal possibly looking to go for that Phoenix, Eminence back on the Sage, and Suki on the Omen again.
Let's see if that woman can make a difference this time. Suki specifically, he was really good. Whenever Zishu was going all in, it was Suki who put an end to it. Someone said that mods are Shreyans. It's not the mods. It's just the Nightbot who is just too strict. But yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you so much, sir, for the compliment. It means a lot. And let's see how that pans out today and how the match is going to go. But again, Hyderabad completely dominating the first game. Let's see if they can do that in the second one as well. That was very quick from Hyderabad. I think they didn't even took 45 minutes to finish off that game, where we have seen games, going over an hour. When it gets close. So let's see if that happens today. Hyderabad and Bangalore, they're coming up with the same team. So let's see if that same team can come up with a different result, because I would not like to see the same thing as the first map. It was 13-3, nothing exciting there, but it was all fun. We saw a lot of pistol rounds coming through, even if they had the economy for going for those buys, but that didn't work out. But let's see if that works out this time for Hyderabad. And will we see an all Odin game and or an all knife game? That's something that I'm really looking forward to.
I mean, a knife game or not, it's prediction time, as right before we make our way into the map, what is Oh, there you go. We are back in. Alright, so
Yeah.
we had a small problem on.
Yeah, I thought my problem. I just disconnected and connected everything.
Yep,
I thought
it I think was from my end, because I think that we kind of had a small internet lag maybe from my
Oh,
side.
oh, we have an all knife round coming
Oh,
in.
yeah, man,
We were just talking about it. Come on, Dan.
Oh,
You shouldn't have missed that. It's
I
going to
mean-
be Bengaluru starting off the proceedings in the knife round. Yes, it was an all knife game. The best of the angles coming into play as well. Amazing action coming in, and we wanted this. And yes, the map round, the knife round is coming in. It was Bengaluru going away the victory. Let's see if we can have another.
I mean, I would definitely want to see another knife round, because I clearly and everyone in chat missed that one due to, the internet acting up. But nothing could be done about that. But we came back soon enough, I would say.
Yeah, we did. But right now, Zishu will try to move in.
Oh, this
That
is
no scope
no
coming-
scope, yeah.
No scope, yeah, no scope round coming in from both the teams. It's going to be a no scope where Zishu is making the play. Furia will get one as well. Sentinel getting one as well, down to a 4v2. It's a very close game that we are seeing right now. And Bengaluru, they won the first round. Now it's down to a no scope.
Well,
Yeah,
this
the-
is. Oh, Mayokin's going to one tap. Zishu is going to get that kill. It's all down to Suki, I believe, as Zishu will be on the hunt.
Yeah,
with
one thing.
Yeah.
Like, what are the next possibilities, guys? Come up with more possibilities in the chat, and I'm sure that these guys know those possibilities, and that will be coming through in the next few rounds.
I mean, we could be seeing a ghost only round. We could be seeing a Bucky only round. We could be seeing, Oh, there you go. The Vandals come out. All right. I guess it's going to be 1-1 where we actually see the game being played properly, but I don't know.
You played around in the pistol round, I guess. Code Chef is enjoying that as well. Jashwant, everybody is enjoying right now. Master coming up with a 13-6 prediction. Let's see if that works out. But it's 1-1 at the end of the knife round and at the end of the no scope round, the all sniper round. We don't usually say that, right? Yeah, Dilip, we'll have to see if we can work that out. But right now, Zishu will try to go for that play, and his Vandal won't miss much. But official, he will come up with one of his own. He'll get one onto Zishu. It's down to a 4v4. Hyderabad, they have the Killjoy this time. That's the change of composition coming through. Sage was not that effective in the first game. Let's see if he can be effective in this one. No, actually, as soon as we were talking about that, he has been shut down.
Well, the Sage is going to get taken out, but a 3v3 will be on the board as Sal with that Spectre and a curveball is going to make sure that Vibhor does not push him too aggressively. Pingu coming in, he will spot one player, but Vibhor will spot one as well, and Sal will be taken out. So he is a little low on HP, but gently spotting Mayakin, who will get that kill onto him, and Vibhor will fall to Nightmare 2K, and it's all down to the Killjoy, who will have to wait and make sure that she can in fact play this a little bit better. She is going to recall all her utility as Mayakin. In fact, she does have her Empress, as the plant will get initiated, and Nightmare 2K will be the person to deal with the backstab coming in. He'll get spotted and get taken out by Pingu, and there you go. The swarm grenade is going to be coming out. The turret will be put down. So the second he is spotted, and Pingu plays this perfectly. He's going to get that last kill, and official Mayakin will fall as Hyderabad take the lead.
I mean, that's Hyderabad coming back, but Bengaluru, they are putting up a much better fight than they did in the first round. It's very good to see them fighting as well. I mean, they were fighting in the last round as well, but it was just that Hyderabad was just too good at that point of time. But right now it's down to 2-1. We had a complete, the no scope round coming in. We had a knife round as well, which was won by Bengaluru. It's down to 2-1, and now we can already see the all guns coming in. It's Vandals, Phantoms coming in right now. But yeah, Pingu, he did it in the past as well. If you talk about the first round, he came in with a 1v2 at the end when Bengaluru was having the numbers. So every player of Hyderabad, they have stepped up when it was needed the most, when the numbers were not in their favor, when the odds were against them. They stepped up. They made sure that they're going to go with the victory sheriff coming in from Nightmare. I guess Nightmare, he's one of those players who is one of the most accurate. If you talk about these 10 players, he's one of those players who can always go in and can make the difference. But Vibhor, he'll make sure that Phantom is going to get the job done. Suki and Eminence out of the game, and now the paint shells will be coming through. Nightmare will get one onto Sentinel as well, but Euphoria, he'll make sure he's going to get a couple. Vibhor will get the last kill, and that's going to be Hyderabad 3-1. That's amazing coming in from Hyderabad. They are coming back very strongly now.
I mean, they are definitely coming back strong, and I mean, at this point, does it really matter? Because, after the fun that they've already had in the start of the game, I don't think that anyone is looking to try hard on this map as well.
Yeah, I mean, we can already see that everybody is trying to have a lot of fun here, and that's why we saw those kind of compositions coming into play. And now Rena is all ready to move in as soon as the action starts. Euphoria is having the operator, and we know what he can do with the operator, but the woman will try to block the sides. But Zishu, he will go in and will take down Nightmare. Nightmare is one of the players who can actually make a difference from the Bengaluru side. If you talk about this Bengaluru side, Nightmare, he has been getting those 2Ks and 3Ks for his team. Bengaluru, on the other hand, they are playing a little defensively here. They are not trying to go in. They are still situated at the same position. Owlrune came in. I guess it didn't get much of the information, but I can already see. I guess that Owlrune, when it came in, it was about to clear that region, and then they expected that it's going to be an all-A push, but that has acted as a decoy, and now Bengaluru can just go in onto the B side and they can go with the plant and nothing will happen. But they are not going for it. They are still waiting for some reason.
I mean, if these were the final team, then if team Hyderabad and Bangalore, and this was what represented the two best teams in the country, then
India,
then it would honestly just be a meme. But
definitely it's not in the right hands. If this was the case,
you're in the wrong place then.
Then it's not doing the right way. Like you have the first copy of brands. It's like
instead of Adidas, it's Adibas.
Adibas. So that's like that might come into play. But right now, we have the CEOs and the managers playing right now. For those who don't know, for those some people, they just want the reason to it, and they're like, no, what is Bengaluru doing right now? They are playing like this, they are playing that. No, that's not. This is not the the main Bengaluru that plays. This is not the same Hyderabad that plays. But the scoreline, it's looking like the Hyderabad is playing very decently actually in the first round as well. But these are the managers, CEOs, and the what do you call them? Back end boys playing. Back end players coming in.
Honestly speaking, this team of Hyderabad, I'm not saying that team Bangalore is weak, like right now the teams that we are seeing. But honestly, I'm actually pretty surprised by the skill that team Hyderabad has, because if I would go as far as saying that if we saw this kind of like this particular squad of Hyderabad, if we saw them go up against a tier 2 team maybe,
Yeah,
we could actually see them give a
And
pretty strong competition to them.
and right now they are not even putting in all those strategies. It's just that they are
Yeah.
going for those kills and there are little rotation coming through. So right now they are not even going for that full-fledged rush. And the same is being done by Bengaluru as well. They are not. Nobody's trying hard right now. They are all trying to get this kills. They're all trying to have some fun. And we expected that. They what do you call that? We expected the management to go for the knife rounds, the no scope round that came in as well. But Zishu is making a play here. Oh, Suki! Whenever Zishu gets going, whenever it looks like maybe he'll get an ace this time, it's just that Suki comes in and says no, not today. The last time as well, when I guess it was the Furia who got a 4K, right? When he was placed on the top, and then Suki says no, not today, not right now. It's not
And
the time.
look-
And then again he's doing that.
Look at Hardik's comment. Valorant Gaming and Golben Esports.
Yeah, that's looking like the actual.
I mean, actually, Hardik, those are pretty good team names. I think they are
Yeah,
the two best
I mean,
teams
yeah,
in the
country, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they can actually go in a tier 2 tournament, as you said, and
like
this side can dominate.
maybe make like Smurf accounts and then rename your team to Valorant Gaming and Golben Esports and then completely just wreck every single team over there and be like, you know what? I mean, we are not the original global esports or Velocity Gaming. We are just just memeing.
Just a little toned down version of the Velocity game. Just a little toned down version. Anyways,
One enemy remaining.
Nightmare making a difference here. It's down to a 2v1 Phoenix. No, you cannot do that as Eminence is ready with his operator. Sentinel gets that kill as well. It's down to a 1v1 situation. This is the closest it can get right now. And Sentinel is ready for that round for his team. And he can hit those shots. But it's going to be Eminence coming up with that operator. Will put an end to Eminence. That's going to be Bengaluru going away with another.
I mean, after having those kind of laughs, I don't think that we'll be having those kind of laughs anytime in the tournament going forward, because as as you all saw that we have Kolkata Rajasthan tomorrow, so it should be.
That's not fixed.
I think all right. We'll just have to confirm whether the game is going to be today or tomorrow. Oh, it looks like it's going to be today. It is today at 8 p.m. So it's going to be a good day for all of us. I mean, it's going to be a good day.
It's
for the
already
team.
a good day.
It's already a good day.
It's a very good day, I didn't know that. Yeah, I knew that management is going to have fun, everybody is going to have fun, but I didn't know we'll be having fun as well. We always have fun during the stream, during the casting, but this much of fun, it's just another thing. Euphoria getting away with another as Hyderabad. They are looking to close this as early as possible. They did that in the first round. They are trying to do it in this one as well. It's 6-2 after the 8 rounds we have seen.
Well, so I mean, I don't even want to say that, oh my god, look, Hyderabad, they're taking that lead. No, it's for fun. So I mean, we can honestly forget about the scoreline at this point and just focus on the kind of plays that we are seeing, because at the end of the day, whether the round is won by Hyderabad or Bangalore, it won't make a difference. But I guess there is that small thing that Hyderabad wants to keep their flawless, which is why they're trying to take the win away. But again, it could be something else. But Vibor, he'll start things off, get one, Shock Dart comes in, Nightmare is going to get one with the showstopper. That'll be Sentinel taken off the board. So now Vibor, he will spot one player turning in, but the reload has to come in as Eminence will be getting Nightmare 2K back to his feet. So a 3v3, but you know what, Vibor's like, go sit down. Official American gets one, but Nightmare with the flank watch is going to get one. And now Pingu, he does have the lockdown though, so if he can take at least boathouse or maybe even door control, he should be able to make this a much easier round for himself. Will he go for that is going to be the question. As he peeks, he will spot that player, but Nightmare 2K is just a little bit too good for that peek, as he's already ready for it coming in. The lockdown will have to wait for another round maybe.
Yeah, that's going to work out. But Hyderabad, this time it's going to be Bengaluru coming back. And Nightmare, this guy, he he had good stats in the last game as well. Even if it was Bengaluru who lost the game, but still Nightmare was taking those kills away from them. Shreyans, thank you so much for enjoying the game. Zeus, thank you so much for coming up as well, and thank you so much for supporting us. Bacardi Mani, thank you so much for coming up as well. Vanakkam Kannu says Bacardi Mani. Thank you so much, Bacardi Mani, and I hope you're enjoying the game. It's going to be Pingu playing out with those utilities as the turret will come out as well. The spray is coming through from the other side, but Pingu is ready. He just a while ago he did a 1v2, but it's not going to be the case this time as Eminence comes up with that operator. Nightmare comes up with his vandal as well. He will get one. Vibor has been shot. Eminence, this guy is very good with that operator. I mean, even if he's coming from the management team, he's really good with that operator.
I mean, even Euphoria, to be honest, like
Yeah,
we saw
Euphoria as well.
with the Phantom as well as the operator. In fact, as Sal, he's going to get rid of Zishu. So a 1v5 for Sentinel, and he will be hoping he can bring in some Excali or he can bring in some Antidote, because he'll need all of that right now. But Sal is going to bring in his he'll bring in his internal skills, or rather GE skills, and make sure that he gets that round for Team Bangalore. So 2 rounds for Bangalore. That's good, honestly speaking.
Yeah, that's great. They are trying to come back now as it's down to 6-4 after the first round, 10 rounds that we have seen. And now Hyderabad, they'll need to put those brakes on. Will that work? Will that not? We'll have to wait for that. But Eminence, he's certainly making sure that he's doing justice to that operator pick. On the other hand, we are seeing no operators from Hyderabad as of now, but they'll be coming in as the round goes on. Eminence again will take out Euphoria this time. That's Euphoria off the board very quickly. And Bengaluru, now you can see them picking off those first picks. And when these first players come in from Bengaluru, it creates a lot of trouble onto the Hyderabad side. Now they're down to 4. Zishu will come up with one, but let's see if he'll get another, because they certainly need him up and running this time if they want to lift off that pressure on from them.
Well, yes, that will be important, but a 4v4 is going to be on the board as Nightmare as well as Suki will be looking to make their way in as oh, Vibor is going to get 2. Official Mayakin and Nightmare going to fall. Shock Dart comes in. Swarm Grenade is going to be there as well, as now Eminence and Suki will have to be in a 4v2. Make that a 4v1 for Suki, as he'll get 1. He knows the position of the last player. Pingu going in, but the teleport comes in at just the right time, as he will make his way into Boathouse and get the spike down. It looks like at least that much.
Look at those health points. Look at those health points. 23 health points, I guess. 3 versus 1. You have these health points.
Check that
Dang.
corner. Check
Can
that
you
corner.
do that?
Check that corner. Oh. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be Zishu going up against Suki, and finally he got rid of Suki. I mean, yeah, that's going to happen.
Well, that's another round.
For Hyderabad, that's going to be 7-3. 7-4, right? 7-4. 7-4 after 11 rounds that we have seen. So that's, now this round is very important. If Hyderabad takes this one, it's going to get a little easier for them in the next half. But if they don't, maybe we can see a Bangalore game, and then maybe a 3rd round as well. So that's on the cards right now. If Bengaluru can take away this one, operators, I can see 2 operators right now from the Bengaluru side, and they are on the attacker side. So that's 3rd operator coming in as well. That's Sal picking up another. I don't feel so good about it.
I mean, at this point, is it really going to be viable? 3 operators?
It's the first time that I've seen 3 operators from the same team right now.
Yeah, I have seen 2, and I've all been like, all right, you know what? You guys are overdoing the op thing. You don't need so many ops. And then, Bangalore's like, you know what? Shh, we're going to take 3.
Yeah. Everybody's like firing in the air, like, yeah, we have the operator, you cannot peek this angle, you cannot peek this angle. But when it gets close range, I guess they are going to regret that, as Vibor will get one. They are not going to regret it, they are not losing anything here. Anyways, official, I mean, if it would have been a defensive choice, I would have still like, that okay, let's just let them go with this. But on attacking side, you're picking up 3 operators. That's a lot of work to be done, but he is going to miss a few shots. Vibor will get a 3k here, I guess. That's going to be Vibor picking up another.
Looking like he wants to get that ace.
Yeah, but we have not seen any ace till now, and with those operators, I guess it's going to be the Sova going out first, but will they connect?
He's going to get. Oh, there you go. The ace comes in. Yeah, we saw it. There you go. So Vibhor is finally going to get that
Switching
elusive ace
sides.
that he did not get the last time he was on bind. So 8-4 is going to be the scoreline, as it looks like. Official Market was just having a little bit fun. He probably gave away his kill for free, but and you
He
know
was like,
what?
Vibhor,
Yeah.
take me away.
He was
Yeah,
like,
get that ace.
it
Come
was
on, Vibhor.
it was like, here, take that kill, get that ace, and I want myself to be in the next, YouTube video that you're putting up.
Right here.
Well,
Right here.
it will be 8-4. So, I mean, every single time that we come to the split, I
Naman,
naturally.
Naman, these
right
games
here.
are for fun, man. These are not the
Yeah.
actual teams playing in. We have said it countless times. You cannot just come in and say that, you just come in and you see the scoreline and you say this is that. Please don't just don't be this quick to judge. These are players having fun right now. These are not the main players. They have, the Bengaluru side and the Hyderabad side. They have already made it to the semi-finals. So their management is playing the last game so that everyone can enjoy. I mean, it's very hard to get a place in these kinds of tournaments where from whole of India only 8 teams are playing, and if you would want to give that kind of experience to everyone around you, and maybe that can be a reason as well. We are all trying to enjoy the game right now. Everybody who has joined us for the first time today, please understand this is a fun game. The management team is playing from both the sides. It's not the main team, so don't hate on anyone. I have said this countless times. I'll repeat that again so that no hate comes in on at least this chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for enjoying. They all know each other, and you can actually say that. You can actually see that they are coming in and they are just making sure that they are having fun. Vibhor getting the ace as well, and the other side helping ki, yeah, take me away, get that ace, come on.
Yeah.
And then the no scope coming in, the knife coming in, 3 operators coming in. You can judge by that gameplay. They are all trying to have fun. They are trying out everything on this level. So please enjoy the game, and everybody should enjoy this. It's
Can you-
one of a kind thing. It doesn't happen every day.
Can you judge by the judge in the hand of Eminence, as the shoe will be getting that kill with the sheriff? I mean, Eminence, why couldn't you just get that spray down? Would have been good for my pun, but I guess you had to, like, not listen to me. But anyways, Euphoria going to pick up 2 kills. So Hyderabad in the driver's seat, at least in man advantage, but not so much in HP, because 2 players very, very low, and it will be Vibhor and Sentinel as the only 2 who will have some HP to deal with, as it looks like Suki will be going in for a teleport, but there is a backstab coming in, but it won't matter. Euphoria falls, Sentinel gets that trade, as it looks like Nightmare will be getting Zishu as well, and that is,
Spike planted.
it is going to be a 1v2, in fact, as Sentinel will be coming in. He will spot, and there you go. Tap, 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 the tap, 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 and the singularity animation. I mean, honestly speaking, can you all just let us know what is going to be your favorite gun skin in Valorant? Because for me, it has to be, either that Singularity Sheriff, that Singularity Phantom, or that Singularity Spectre, because irrespective of the version that you have, all of them look pretty cool.
Yeah, all of them look really good. And now we'll be having a lot of the skins coming in, and a lot of different names coming in, just because of the fact that everybody finds different things beautiful, everybody finds different things impressive and entertaining. So that's why I guess some Elder Flame, I expected this thing to come up in the chat as well. Anyways, Euphoria will try to move in. Let's see if he can get one, as players are all lined up for him. Now they're trying to fall back. Zishu will get one thanks to that pain shell coming in from him. Sal will try to move as well. Euphoria gets another. That Bengaluru side going down the drain, but Euphoria is not stopping right now. One after the other, he gets another. Everywhere he's going, he's finding one, and he's taking them down player by player. It's down to a 5v1, and now a very efficient plan will be coming on from them. I don't expect a save. Yeah, that's not going to come in as well. It's a flawless coming in from Hyderabad. Zishu will get the last kill, and that will be 10-5.
I mean, I agree with Shreyans that if we would compare skins in other games to Valorant, then yes, Valorant will be coming out on top any day. I agree. Like, I might not like the shooting mechanics in Valorant, because that's just my personal choice. I don't like the style of FPS shooters. My style is a little different, but if it comes down to cosmetics and it comes down to skins, then Valorant is winning that game by a long shot. There is no way that there is any other game that has cooler skins than Valorant. And if you argue about it, you're stupid. You don't need to have that argument.
Dang, you don't do that. Anyways, VLTV
No,
board
I mean,
trying to
look
move.
at the skins. Look at this. Look at
Yeah, I mean
Nightmare
they have done a
skin.
lot of hard work. Come on, yeah. I mean, if you look at the whatever designing has been done, everything is top notch. You know, every skin. It's not like you might just find one thing better than the other, but you cannot hate on anything. It's just that every skin is top notch, and every player of Bengaluru is falling down right now. But officially, he'll say not me. You cannot say that. He gets one. He might just get another. Killjoy is very low on health, and that can be a thing to look out for. But Victoria, he gets a 4K now, and that will be another round going to Hyderabad.
Well, I mean, at this another round for Hyderabad basically means that they're looking to,
Yeah, close it.
yeah, they're looking to keep it a flawless one for them, as Euphoria was able to get that. I mean, if you are a Phoenix and you do play a lot of Phoenix, which I personally do, you know exactly how Sal was feeling the second his run it back got taken out, because it's just a feeling that Phoenix players have. You know that you messed up big time when you use your run it back and the enemy is right in front, gets rid of your first
First kill, then
yeah, and then he gets your tracer, and I'm like, bruh, why did you have to do me like that?
I mean, you should be human. Come on, we are just playing a game. You don't have to kill me twice in that span of time. Give me some time. Give me some space. Everybody needs some space, but Eminence, he'll come in and he'll shut down Zishu as quickly as it gets. Vibor will get one as well. That's Suki off the board. Sage is very low on health, and he's struggling with those health points. I guess it might just be time. Yes, Euphoria will take him out. That's going to be 12-5. Arnav coming up with a very good prediction. Just one, thank you so much for the compliment. Been seeing from the first match. Then Aman, thank you so much for enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying it finally. Thank you so much for coming in. It's 11-5. Hyderabad very close to victory.
I mean, Shreyans, I agree with
Rishit,
you.
look at what Rishit is saying.
Why do you want to see so much? Why do you? If you want to see another game, we do have one later on in the day, Rishit. It is going to be at 8 p.m. and it will be between Rajasthan and Kolkata, and that will be a lot more of a Oh, Sally's gonna pull it off, but he will get taken out after just one kill. As it looks like Zishu. Alright, Zishu. You are just going to be deleting the players of Bangalore at this point. Sage wall being made. Sage is going to be on top. She will fall down, but Eminence is going to get taken out by Vibhor. As it looks like that's going to be Nightmare. Will be getting some free kills before Euphoria simply ends it for them. And there you go. It is going to be 13-5 for Team Hyderabad, and they will be taking their flawless record. They will be keeping their flawless record, and that is going to be a great game that we saw between both these teams.
I mean, look at the knife round that we saw, and it ended so quickly. And I guess they had everything planned. We are going to knife. We are going to go to B main. We are going to go to the B lobby, and then we are going to do this. Look, can you imagine the planning that was going on with that? It would have been so much fun even planning that. And when it comes to the play, it was actually amazing. We don't even need to look at the kills leaderboard, right? It was good, and Zishu played really well in both of the games, and Master certainly enjoyed that. I looked at, he was always in the chat. Thank you so much, Master, for being here. Nitin is here. What was the Sage wall? Nitin, it was all fun and games. I think you didn't watch the knife play that was coming in, and then after that the no scope play. Then there would have been a lot more. What is happening here? Is it really Bangalore versus Hyderabad? And there were a lot of players like, there were a lot of viewers like, what is happening here? What is happening here? Some even started to hate just even before knowing what is happening. So that was not cool. You shouldn't do that.
I mean, if I would give them the benefit of doubt, saying that if I was a viewer and I came into a game and I saw Bangalore, Hyderabad, I saw all the posts on Skyesports Instagram, I saw that, oh, El Clasico, this is going to be such a close game, this is going to be so fun, and then you come in and you see this, and then you're like, what, why? And then you realize later on that it is either going to be, it's a fun game that the players are just having to mess around with each other, have some fun, show us the lighter side of a competitive game like Valorant. Because if you do keep tryharding, you keep sweating, um,
Yeah.
it will get to you over time. You will not enjoy the game that you initially did enjoy. And sometimes I believe that it is important to take that kind of a break, and not just for the main rosters of both the teams that came in, but also for the management. They're able to play the game that they've spent so much time building a team for. I think they deserve the stage where they are able to come in and do whatever they want, because honestly, it's their team. If they win, lose, the points are theirs. They've already qualified. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. But Team Hyderabad still maintaining their flawless streak. I mean, look at Hyderabad. Even in a meme game, they're able to get that win.
Yeah, I mean, Rishit says if there was a cipher on either of these teams, I'm quite sure that you would have seen a group photograph being taken.
I
I
have
mean, this guy's funny. This guy is actually funny.
I
And
have actually done that kind of a thing, not in Valorant, in R6, where we have a drone. So we place the drone, everyone comes into the frame, and then we take a screenshot, exchange Discord IDs, and then we send the photo to each other. So I have about 4 or 5 photos like that with multiple people. But nonetheless, that was actually a good idea, Rishit, and that is something that would have been actually pretty fun. We could actually have
yep.
seen both the ciphers, tag each other and get constantly pinged, and then move around the map. That would be fun as well, like a Christmas
But
tree.
that would take a lot of planning though. That would take a lot of planning, and I don't know if both of the teams would have wanted to spend that time in the middle. And yeah, somebody asked for a third round. That's not possible right now. These are the CEOs and CEOs playing. So, uh, I mean, they came in. That's a good thing. They spent a lot of time here. But I think there is a limit to time they can spend in fun things. And since these are the the players who are actually doing doing the back end work, it never stops. The back end work never stops. You always have to go on with that. You have to check the schedule. If a new tournament is coming in, you have to check that as well. Always talk to the organizers. And there are a lot of things that actually work in the back end, get the analysis done and a lot of things done. So I guess they'll go back to the work. It was good to watch all of these guys play and enjoy the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I could see that the players who were playing, even if we could not see the players, I can still see that they were enjoying playing the game. And a lot of you in the chat as well, you all enjoyed it as well. So I think it was a good game to have after you have qualified. Like, why not? Like, it was why not. And it was really good to see two of the two teams in India do that. It was amazing to see that.
I mean, two great teams, and honestly, two great maps. This might just be the most fun that we've had casting any game in
Yeah.
this tournament, because um, I remember that one of the closest games, or rather one of the most exciting games that we saw, was either the Rajasthan Kolkata comeback on Haven,
Yeah.
or it was Chennai completely
Yeah.
uh,
Chennai, Kolkata.
dominating Kolkata on Haven as well as Bind. So those were the two games that I think could have taken this. But since then, this has to take the cake. I mean, this was such a great game. I still can't get over the
Naman,
fact.
Naman, Naman, Naman. It's not tomorrow. It's happening today at 8 p.m. The schedule has changed. I would like to tell you that as well. It's not tomorrow. We have a game today at 8 p.m. And then after 2 days, I guess we have the semifinals on 26 and 27. And then we have the finals on 29. That's the exact schedule. The semifinals will be taking place at 2 p.m. Same time. We'll be here. Thank you so much, Jashwant, for the compliment. And thank you so much for all the love and support. Shreyans as well, Naman as well, and Dilip as well. Dilip, thank you so much for the love and the support you have shown me.
I mean, uh, the chat, at least the people in chat who were here and understanding
Yeah,
what is happening, it was really fun casting for them, because we could actually interact with you guys. We could
yeah,
actually have fun with what you have to offer. I mean, we saw some great ideas coming in, including the cipher one, including I still want to see a third map irrespective of
yeah, yeah.
Hyderabad winning
Irrespective
this.
of who wins.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun casting this game.
Rishit
um
was the winner in the chat, I guess. Rishit,
yeah,
Rishit was like, if
I
if you
mean,
talk about the puns and the things,
I think
everyone was good. Yeah,
Jaswant was also there. I mean, don't forget
Jashwant,
him.
Jashwant was
Don't
just
forget
I
him.
cannot forget Jashwant. Jashwant has been coming up with a lot of support, especially for me. I mean, I can
I
I
mean,
can actually see
obviously
that Jashwant.
you can use some support. So Like,
I can always use support, some support. Thank you so much, Dan, for approving that. Thank you so
I'll
much.
give you
Thank you.
support. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
get
I
you.
don't need I don't need your
I'll
support.
get you a
I don't.
walking stick because you're old. You keep
Dilip, thank you so
studying
much for
all day.
coming in. Thank you
You
so much,
keep
Dilip,
because
for the
I'll
love and
get you a
support.
walking stick for support because you're old and you
I'm
have
not old.
problem walking.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You left velocity. Acha, yeah. That one was like picture perfect. That was
Yeah,
like
validity.
picture perfect.
Actually, you know what? We should make a team, and we should actually make two teams and enter a
Yeah,
competition.
yeah.
Just
Let's
as
let's just
casters, we'll rename our accounts to
and yeah, and
validity.
we can actually do one more thing. We can actually take the spoofs of player as well.
Yeah,
You know,
we can
like
change
we
the,
can
we
yeah the
can
name
yeah we can change names.
anti dang. That would be great. That
I thought your jokes were good,
Yeah,
but
they were.
turns
Oh,
out
what is
they're
happening to
just
my
as
camera
bad
now?
as your camera.
Oh, it's actually it's something with the link, so doesn't matter. It's working,
I
so
mean,
it's good.
yeah, we could actually do that, and it would actually be pretty fun. And in case we are not able to do it, anyone in chat is
Yeah,
welcome to take that idea and do it. But just make sure that we are the casters. At least one of us is the caster, so that we can verify that it actually
we can.
happened. And yeah, that would honestly be fun. Yeah,
Yeah, that
right
that
to
that
ace
would be
could
great.
become ace to right, or no right to ace.
Now that was not, but yeah, I mean only the chat is good enough. You are just, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, it was so good to cast this game. And tomorrow, the game which was tomorrow, it has been shifted to today. It's going to happen at 8 p.m. I expected a lot of changes happening to top five players. I guess it did happen because of the kind of fireworks that we saw in the game.
I
Let's
mean,
see if that. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed right now.
there was no
Uh,
player from the top five who was part of this amazing
yeah,
game that we had between
yeah.
Bangalore and Hyderabad. Such a competitive game. There was so much sweat. There was everyone was try harding so much, right? Like Marshall no scope, so much try hard. I mean, if you
Yeah, I
expected
mean,
a change
and
in top five players, then
I thought Zishu would make it because of that kind of gameplay, like the kind of kills he was getting. But it was unfortunate that no change happened in top five. We have the same top five that we had in the morning. That's going to come in the evening as well. I'm not sure what's happening with the camera. This is the first time that it's happening. But yeah, yeah, we just cannot fix that right now.
I mean, my camera's fine. It's I get.
Uh yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you can take that. You can you can take that. Anyways, now talking about Rajasthan and Kolkata game that we are going to have, there are a lot of stakes on this game, and actually, Mumbai will be watching that game as well, because if Mumbai qualifies or not, that will be depending on the game between Kolkata and Rajasthan that is going to come in. Deathmaker is going to make a lot of difference. Deathmaker will be coming up as well, so we'll be looking forward to that. On top of that, if you talk about the Kolkata side, all their side has been very good. Let's see if they'll have the. I guess it was Meow who was playing the last game with him. So let's see if that comes in as well. So
I mean,
uh, yeah,
we
maybe.
the game that we have just seen is so far away from the game that we will be seeing between
Yeah,
Kolkata and Rajasthan, because that will definitely be a very competitive game, because Rajasthan needs to win at least one map to guarantee themselves a spot. So they'll be fighting hard and they'll be fighting strong for that, and especially Deathmaker, because everyone will be looking up towards him and MW1 to get those frags, make those plays work out. And so yeah, that will be a
I was
very
actually, where I was thinking what to answer to Siddharth. I was like, should I say yes or no? Because it's still kind of unsure, Siddharth. So that's why, like, I was like, what should I do? Should I say yes right now? Should I say no? So that's why. So
so that
we'll see. We'll see how it
Dinkar
pans
might
out.
not come in because, like, he has household activities to do. He has to
Yeah,
make
I have
food.
to I have to wash the dishes. Yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
he has to make
It's not
food.
like that,
He has
guys.
to study. He needs to study for the test that he'll be giving 3 years later. So, he's a busy man. He takes out time for me to cast with me. So that is a big thing for me. I'm
Yeah,
honored. Just
it's
kidding.
always a pleasure. Whatever happens, it's a pleasure casting with Dang. It has always been, and it for the first few games it was kind of off, but yeah, now I thoroughly enjoy it. Siddharth, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope it was in the positive light. It's like let's say if Siddharth is thinking like, are you guys casting? and
Yeah,
we
he's
say like,
like,
yes, yes, you're doing. He's like, oh
uh,
shit, I'm not coming then. I'm not coming to watch
that's
that.
like, I'm a head
So
right out, not gonna come.
yeah, yeah. So
Unsubscribe.
I hope it was in the positive light. It was that's
Yeah,
that's something.
either it would be that, oh, you guys are casting, it's going to be so much
Yeah,
fun, or it's going
yeah.
to be like,
I'm going
you
coming.
guys are casting. All right,
I'm not.
no, not gonna
Uh,
see that game.
I'll just watch something else.
Yeah,
I'll watch something else. I'll just watch some other movie or series right now. I
yeah.
don't want to watch the
I'll
game.
go
It
watch Tom
or
and
maybe
Jerry.
I'll mute you guys. Maybe I'll go in the on the Hindi stream.
Yeah,
So a lot of possibilities here. But thank you so much, Siddharth, for coming and enjoying the game. I hope it was fun. I mean, it was fun today, right? It
it was
was
definitely
all
fun.
fun.
It
And Dilip,
was,
thank you so much for being here. I mean, he has been here for a lot more games. I mean, not just today. He has been here in the last few games as well. Next stream, please off Nightbot. That's a request that we get every day. But it's just that Shreyans, it's important as well because there are few things that you should have in control because that can completely ruin things. That can ruin a lot of things actually. So we try our best to keep the negativity out of the chat, and we are also like whenever when we are casting, we are making sure that the chat is clean and clear. So that's why we have to sometimes go for the mod job as well. So we have to do that. And Nightbots, yeah, we know it's a little bit strict, but you need a strict teacher in your class, if you in your school actually, if you want everything to be in control. So Nightbot is our strict
yes,
teacher here.
chalk it up to Dinkar to, add another theme of studying. So, yeah, he could have said anything. He could have said a moderator, he could have said anything. He came back to a teacher. So that just tells you that this Dinkar, he loves to study and he is probably going to go back to studying right now. But till then, this is going to be me, Dr. Dang, signing off. And what an amazing game we saw today. Hyderabad keep their flawless streak, but it
Yeah,
doesn't matter because Bangalore and Hyderabad both are going to be in the semi-finals. Kolkata versus Rajasthan is going to be the game that will be coming up at 8 p.m. today. Will it be me and Dinkar again, or will it be someone else? We do not know. But what we know is that it will be a great game
game. Yeah.
that will be coming in. So till then, take care and see you guys later.
SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Oh my god.
Enemies ahead!
I'm back at him, I'm back strong.
Let's go!
Drop